places, worn out faces, going nowhere with the day.
Finishing up some reports.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't mean to bother you.
You weren't bothering me. What's up?
Nothing really.
Are we still for lunch? I'm just finishing up some reports.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't mean to bother you.
You weren't bothering me. What's up?
Nothing really.
Are we still on for lunch?
Actually, that's why I stopped in. Can we take a rain check for lunch?
Sure. Anything wrong?
No, just
What?
not hungry.
That would be a good reason.
I've also got some reports of my own I should get done today. I'll talk to you later.
Whoa, hold on. Get in here.
I really have a lot of work
Yeah,
to
you
do.
said there. Just come in and close the door. Sit down. So are you gonna tell me about it?
About what?
I don't know. You tell me. But something's wrong.
There's nothing to tell.
Look, Nancy, I know you. You barely said 2 words to anybody in the last week. Now I'll ask you again. What's up?
And again, I'll tell you, there's nothing to tell, okay? May I go now?
Fine. Sorry I bothered you.
Look, if I do tell you, will you promise me it won't leave this room?
Do you really have to ask?
Okay, I guess. But this is difficult.
Just tell me.
I'm being bothered,
What do you mean bothered?
intimidated,
How?
verbally.
So are you gonna tell me who it is?
I could, but it could put you in an awkward situation.
Do you really think I care about that?
You might.
Just tell me.
Bill Dodd.
Bill?
See what I mean?
Alright, start from the beginning and tell me everything.
Okay. I guess it started right after my orientation. Bill dropped by my office, then he started dropping hints that maybe I wasn't qualified for this job.
Go on.
His visits became a little more frequent and his hints a little more clear.
How clear?
He said he was the only one of the executives who voted against me for this job, that maybe I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you know why he said all of this?
He finally spelled it out this morning that the choice was between me and his friend Eric, that Eric should be working here and that he was going to quietly make sure that I didn't last.
That's pretty straightforward. How come you didn't come to me with this before?
Because at first I thought it would stop.
But today when it hadn't, I practically had to browbeat it out of you.
That's because it's a complicated situation. The man is vice president, and you recommended me for this job. How would it look if after just a few months I started something like this?
How would it look? Who cares how it would look? And for your information, I recommended you and you got this job because you were the best person qualified. And as far as Bill Dodd goes, what he did is unacceptable.
But he is your friend.
So are most people that work here in this office. That doesn't excuse what he did.
So what do you suggest I do?
As I see it, you have 2 choices. One, tell him you're going to file a complaint.
I don't know if I can do that.
So you'd rather do nothing.
No, but it's his word against mine. Who's going to believe me?
You said it yourself. You just started here. Why lie? You had nothing to gain.
What's my second option? You said I had 2.
You quit?
I don't want to quit.
Then I stand corrected. You have one choice.
I could ignore the whole thing.
Do you really think that's going to make you stop?
All I wanted to do was work. I was so excited when I landed this job. This sucked,
I
man.
agree, and that's why you owe it to yourself to make sure this guy doesn't get away with it.
But what if I'm responsible for getting someone
If
fired?
Bill gets fired, then it's what Bill deserves. He's responsible for his actions, not you.
I don't know if I can do this by myself.
You don't have to. I'll go with you.
But you just said this is my problem.
It is, but that doesn't mean you have to solve it alone.
Do you really want to get involved?
I'm already involved.
Thank you. So when do we do this?
No time like the present.
Now?
Why? Should we let this guy intimidate everybody else he doesn't like? Besides, you said it yourself. You don't want to go to lunch.
Actually, now that you mention it, I am pretty hungry.
Great. Let's have Bill Dodd for lunch. I'm sure you'll find it satisfying.
I sure hope so.